Alrighty, y'all. Welcome to this week's group lesson. I don't have too much on today's agenda just because it's kind of hard for me to talk and swallow right now. My throat's rather sore, still pretty sick, but thought I'd get it out there. And really, I want to talk about, well, two major things. First, the importance of kind of prepping the night before and the power of building a watch list. For example, I made almost $5,000 today on KSPN, and how I was able to keep track of it, given the fact we didn't have a scanner and I was in it before the stock was even green on the day. It was down 10% when I first started buying. So how I knew there was a good opportunity that it would make a move like this, and I mentioned it. I could even show you, those of you who are watching the recording later, if you go to premium day trading, you can see a message watching KSPN over $7 early tomorrow morning. Again, that was at 7:40 p.m. last night, before after hours. So the importance of prepping the night before as a day trader. I do this a lot. What I do is I look at the former runners I traded that day. I looked at is it PLRX, KSPN, SRG. I gather together all of the former runners that we were trading in a given day, and I put it in a watch list. So the next morning, I could then see if one of these stocks starts ripping. Okay, this is very common. This happens all the time, and I don't want to miss out on these moves. So I saw for it to be good setup, given the fact that it went from 2 up to 740, and then kind of held the $5 to $6 level pre-market. What happened is at market open, started to get some volume, then halted going up. Okay, I didn't even know it was halted going up until I looked at it in my watch list, and then it opened at 6:30. I bought at like 6. I think actually 6:30. I actually bought it right out of the halt, and then I added at 6:50, and then added a big amount at the red to green move. Now, all I did for the red to green move, those of you who are on Moomoo, is I clicked intraday, and then all I saw was, well, it's hard to see now, it's so much in the green, but at the time it showed a gray area, a gray number. Actually, if I zoom in on it, it should, okay, it's not going to tell me. Will it tell me? Okay, it's not telling me right now, but this morning it said 681 was the red to green level, and it was grayed out in the area. If you look at the right hand corner, if you're following along with me, it'll say 0.001% or something like that. So I knew where the red to green move was, and those of you guys who are gold members who know I love the red to green move, it's a gold lesson. All it is when a stock is red on the day and then turns green, I buy. It's fairly simple for a surge of momentum. We got that momentum. It broke 7 and then started to break out a little bit. It broke yesterday's high at a key level at 7:30, and then we saw 8, 8.50, and almost $9. So excellent trade. The reason why I got that trade was simply because I prepped the night. I did my homework last night when I went home. I was holding the boy. I was looking at the stocks I traded that day to see if they held its momentum for a potential multi-day runner. Now, I didn't hold the stock overnight just because, honestly, I didn't think I didn't like to set up too much, but I knew there was potential for it to run pre-market, and that's what happened. It didn't run pre-market. It ended up running at market open. I'm fine with that. I had my alert set, and I was able to capitalize on it. Simple as that. What is the meaning of the red to green move? It is simply, McTrader, when a stock is red on the day and then turns green. So, for example, Bitcoin, or not Bitcoin, we'll do Bluebird, BLUE, is down 3.15% today. If you go on the intraday level, why is it not doing it? It's not showing me right now. If you go on the intraday level, the red to green move spot will be 492. So once it turns break even on the day, and then goes green, that you see a big surge of momentum because it hits scanners showing that the momentum is changing from the sell side to the buy side. It's a great trade. I usually trade it on blue chips. I don't usually get that many opportunities on the momentum side of things, just because most momentum stocks I'm trading are already up at least 20%. Rav, wow, excellent short, man. Literally perfect entry, perfect exit. Excellent execution. So that's about it. The power of building a watch list and doing your homework the night before. I do it almost every single night. That's how not a whole lot gets away from me. I also, a powerful thing to do is set alerts. I think alerts are great, but adding it to a watch list is even greater. And then the next morning, kind of clean your watch list and do it again. So that's all I do for prep after trading for the next morning. Is at night I just research the stocks that I traded that day, or stocks that maybe I didn't even trade that maybe ran after hours or whatnot. And I write it down, add it to a watch list, and so I know kind of going into the next morning, hey, if this starts to break out of its key levels, the all-time high or the high of yesterday or the pre-market high or $7, I'm going to start buying for a move up to up to 10, 11. Multi-day runners can be amazing setups, and oftentimes, in my opinion, they're very easy to trade. Just kind of through the years I've had doing it. Are percent gains used as support or resistance lines as well? Yeah, definitely. Just like the red to green move, that is literally a resistance line that's becoming a support line. The 0% up on the day is a resistance line. Once it breaks out, I buy. Being up 100% in the day is another resistance line, breaking out of that level. Being up over 20%, hitting more people's scanners, definitely 100% can be. Any questions for today, guys? Keeping it fairly short today just because that was all I had in my agenda. But now is your time. If you have questions about anything, please ask. Zach has one.
Hey Jason, what's up? So about the watch list. So how much time are you usually spending doing that? Because I'll spend about like an hour to hour and a half doing that. I was wondering if I should spend like a little more. Like, has there? How
Oh
much do
no,
you
man!
usually spend?
I personally think that's probably too much time. I probably 10, 15 minutes it takes me to do that. I mean, I obviously it kind of comes with experience, but if you're spending an hour and a half to build a watch list, I think you might be overthinking it a little bit. I think it's good to dive deep into the catalyst and figure out why a stock's running. That's great, but like today on GLSI, decent catalyst, decent headline, so I thought, and it only ran 50%. So, I personally wouldn't spend much more than probably a half an hour at night building your watch list and getting ready for tomorrow, reviewing your trades. I think that's another great thing for those of you guys who are beginners. Review the trades you took that day, why you took them, what you could have learned from them. Take notes. I used to draw pictures too because I'm a visual learner. Where can you see halt levels, not resumption price or resumption time, but where is going to halt, up or down? So I cannot, but people who are trading on Trade Zero, Lightspeed, Trade Ideas, I think even Questrade has it. It's called the LULD level, okay? And it's in your level 2. So I'll pull up a picture real quick. LULD level 2 in images right here. It'll have the bad example. Okay, that's a blurry picture. LULD, okay. Yep, okay, so LULD on the level 2, it shows where it's going to get halted going up, halted going down or halted going up. So the halt going down level on this example on Apple would be 278.58, and the halt going up would be 307.90. So obviously that's not common on, blue chip stocks, but very common on, some of the penny stocks that we do trade. However, one thing I want you to know, and we saw it today, it was probably I think 1 or 2 pennies away from getting halted going up, and the stock just held there. People were selling because they didn't want to get stuck in a halt going up, and people were buying because they wanted to get stuck in a halt going up. So you could see it kind of stay stagnant, and it could be very scary sometimes because you're not sure if it's halted or not. You hear me say that a lot. One thing I would note is if it stays stagnant like that and doesn't get stuck in a halt going up, and then 10 seconds later it then starts to dump, I would consider taking profits because it failed to get stuck in a halt going up, shows weakness. One thing I'd also do is note that the halt level continues to go up as the stock goes up over time. So the criteria for a halt is it has to go up a certain percent in a certain amount of time. I think it's 20% in 5 minutes or 12. It changes, I feel, per stock. And what happens is the next 1 minute, if it doesn't rip the exact 20% for it to get halted, the halt level will start to creep up and creep up and creep up. So it is kind of hard for stock to get halted. However, we see it almost daily. Just to let you know. So if you're like, man, I thought the halt level was that, just know that it also very easily can be, kind of manipulated as it moves higher. The halt level, that is. Alrighty, y'all. Any more questions? Kind of a quicker one today, about 15 minutes. No? Alrighty, y'all. Well, I do appreciate you guys tuning in to today's group lesson. Thursday, we have one with Corey. Usually, I get like what I want to talk about out a few days prior. I can kind of prepare a little bit more, and so you guys can understand what I'm going to talk about if you're interested in it. I'm sorry, it's kind of a late notice, but honestly, I wasn't sure if I was going to do it, just given how raspy my voice was today, but I'm feeling a little bit better. Perfect notes. McTrader writes awesome notes if you guys didn't know at the end of the session, so you guys can kind of review it. That's the level of where you guys should be at. Writing notes, jotting things down, journaling. It is very important for your success. A good note taker, it's statistically shown a better note taker before a test usually does better. Just because part of your brain is working as you were writing down the notes, so you just retain it more. Just as more parts of your brain kind of work on one thing. That's why I like drawing pictures as well. Not like a stick figure wanting to choke himself out for a red trade, but just like pictures of the chart, because like your brain is trying to remember the things that you learned by writing it down. It's very beneficial. Alrighty, y'all. Have an excellent rest of your Tuesday. Man, we are killing it this week. I'm up. I'll have a 10K week, hopefully, this week. That is a really good week. One of these small accounts you guys know I've been trading multiple accounts. Been doing kind of like an account recovery, if you will. My goal is to do, I want to do like a 25K to 100K challenge is my next goal, because so many of you guys are around PDT. And remember, that was the hardest part wasn't for me getting up to PDT. The hardest part was for me to get from 25K to 100K. For some reason, it was a lot harder because I traded more and I just was YOLOing a lot more. And I made a lot of beginner mistakes. So I'm going to do that again. And I started with this account I had, this blown account I had, about 16,000 in it. And I've been trading it in the last few days to get it back up to 25K. Kind of without you guys knowing. So is that from in the last week? I think it's up like 50% or something like that because I've been going in with full positioning. So from 17,000 or 16,000 up to 25K. So we're going to be doing a 25K challenge. the next quarter. I want to see if I can do it in one quarter from 25K to 100K. I think I can. I went from 2,500 to 10K and in about a month and a half in a hot market with 3-day trades a week. So I think I can do it with unlimited day trades. Also, one quick thing, we are going to be adjusting. There's a lot coming to Profit Chasers, but legally I can't disclose everything that we're going to be doing. A lot of it I'm going to be kind of unveiling at our ProfitCon event. Those of you guys who are coming, please purchase your tickets because we're doing an early bird sale, and then after the early bird sale they'll probably be sold out. Have a lot of awesome guest speakers, but one of the things we are doing is we're going to be switching it to an academy base. We love the application process idea. We are opening our own building here, hopefully soon. The goal always has been since starting this, opening up the real estate and cryptocurrency side of things, and eventually, the business side of things and the Amazon side of things. Our goal is to kind of create a paradigm shift in modern education and to become a college, actually. So that's why we're kind of switching to academy base. But one thing I also wanted to let you guys know is we have advisors, which means they review applicants to see if they're worthy enough to join. We have enough advisors right now, but those of you guys who have joined already and have gone through the process, especially those of you in these group lessons, we're going to be doing another application process to become an advisor. Basically, if you get approved for that, all of your friends and all of the people you believe is not worthy enough, but meets the criteria to be a profit chaser, then we're automatically going to accept them. We do have some openings, so we're going to be increasing our acceptance rate a little bit, not by much, but we're going to be having more advisors. So we're going to be coming out with an application process. You guys have to apply to be an advisor. There's added benefits. There's costs off if you are advisor. There's discounts on your tuition, and things like that. So that's kind of one thing I wanted to put in your guys' ear. Basically, because most of you who have been around here long enough know what we're looking for, then we want to trust you guys and letting other people in. Bear has a question. Let me bring you up to speak.
Hey, I have a question. So the members who have been here even before you started taking applications are kind of like grandfathered in.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep. They always have. They always will be, even moving forward. If we do adjust the tuition, everyone who's grandfathered in now will always stay there.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Zach, you got another question? Like to speak?
Hey, so I talked to Corey the last group lesson about the ProfitCon, and it was about upgrading from premium to gold. I was wondering if you guys talked about that.
Oh, yeah, that was it, dude. That was an excellent idea. I have even, after Corey told me about that, I forgot to capitalize on that. We haven't thought about it more, but we're going to be doing a one-time only ProfitCon discount. So those of you who wanted to upgrade your membership, also those of you who are upgrading your membership that are coming to ProfitCon, don't forget, if you are a gold member, you do get general admission for free. So we're going to be doing a one-time discount where basically it's going to be a pretty substantial discount for those of you who want to join, where you sign up there. When you go to, you have to be at ProfitCon to have access to that discount. That was an excellent idea. I was supposed to think about that more and how to structure it. I completely forgot. But yes, Corey did tell me that, and we are going to be doing something like basically those of you who are joining and are coming and want to upgrade, we're going to be throwing a massive discount if you guys kind of come and sign up there. Plus, we're doing. I want to tell you. I can't tell you guys. Shoot. All right. Yes. So the answer is yes, Zach. That is. We'll come up with more information. Also, gold members who are planning on coming, we're going to be having a attendance sheet, You don't need to buy tickets unless you wanted VIP, which you also get like 60% off. So those of you guys who want to upgrade from base to gold, if you come to ProfitCon, you're going to get a massive discount. That was an excellent idea, Zach. I want to give you kudos to that one.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Victoria has a question. Bring you up to speed. You guys are saying KSPN is live again. Wow. Up to 10. Oops. Victoria, your mic may be muted. We can't hear you. I still can't hear you. Maybe type it out in chat. Will there be a live stream for the event? So we're gonna have professional videographers there. We thought about doing a live stream, but that might be a little kind of too. We're thinking about it. It's either we're going to be doing a live stream, or we're going to be doing. We're just going to record it all and then like give it to you guys on a drive afterwards. But the main point. Yes, there's going to be a lot of awesome things we're going to be sharing and guest speakers there, but the goal is like the networking aspect too. So we kind of want to incentivize you guys, actually being there. I understand it's, commitment. A lot of you guys have kids and stuff like that. We're gonna definitely at least record it. Live streaming, I'm not sure yet. Answers your question. Alrighty, y'all. Well, that's going to do it for today's group lesson. I did miss on KSPN's 5-minute pullback for move up to 10. I'm pissed. It's your fault. No, I'm just kidding. It's my fault. I will catch you guys tomorrow. 10K week. It's Tuesday, man. Awesome. Actually, not yet. I think it's like 7,500. But I'm telling you right now, manifesting. Might have, God willing, possibly a 10K week. I think we can make it happen. Alrighty, y'all. Have an excellent rest of your Tuesday. Catch you guys first thing tomorrow morning, right at the PC Team Training Chat at 9 a.m. Have a good day, guys. Bye.